All right, so welcome to today's market review and expectation. So, as usual, I'll talk about what I was expecting in the previous week versus what actually happened in the market, and then I'll talk about what I'll be expecting in the coming week. Let me see how price delivers for the coming week. Okay, so on the left hand side, right here is the dollar index, and then against the USD. So let me maximize the dollar index charts. Okay, now so this is the charts, and then let me delete and delete this. Okay, rid of them. All right, so in the previous week, I talked about the fact that I was expecting price to open and then target this particular look because in the previous 2 weeks, um, we were expecting this move from this particular candle here to reach up into this area, but price just had that reaction that we're expecting and traded only up to this area and this particular candle, which is the high there is 106.913. All right, so in the previous week, just this previous week on the 8th to 12th of August, I was expecting that that particular run would actually continue. This particular day was um, NFP week, so we had an imbalance right there, and probably I was expecting that imbalance to be rebalanced, and from there we take up and then take out this particular low. But we're proving otherwise. Just as I said, if we should go below this particular low, right? I gave that condition that if we should go below this particular low, we are down. I'll be expecting price to run this low and then somewhere here and then probably reaching here. Now I'll leave the link to the previous video so that you can have access to it. It's in my channel under the playlist of markets review. I talked about the fact that if we should go below this particular low, we are most likely going to run here, then this area, and that's what exactly price did. So that's bias of reaching into this particular high um, around 107.4 was not reached. So this particular week, I don't have a clear read on price. Just looking at what price would give us on Monday straight. We have this particular equal lows right here. Okay, right here. Now, should price open up on Monday and then start trading lower? Okay, start trading lower. Now, I'm expecting that we run this particular low, equal lows right here. Okay, on Monday, and then from there, I'll be expecting these lows to be reached in. Okay, but as it stands now, no clear read unless we open up on Monday and see what happens on Monday, and then that's the condition I'm expecting in the markets. Okay, but if it should open up on Sunday evening and we trade around this area, this particular imbalance on Monday, right? Imbalance, this particular imbalance on Monday, then I'll be expecting price to reach into this particular high. Okay, and then if it should reach into this particular high, then we are most likely going to run into this particular high, the high that I was expecting in the previous week. We are most likely going to reach into. So let's see what price give us on Monday. We trade accordingly. We trade accordingly. So that is it for the review. No much expectation. I just want to see how price trades on Monday. Then from there you can follow suit. All right, so with that said, um, we see the USD also running into this particular fair value gap right here, and then we're having that particular retracement. Okay, and so should the dollar index run into those equal lows that we talked about, these particular equal lows, if it should open up on Monday and we run into this particular equal lows, then I'm expecting the USD to run up this particular highs here and then probably filling this particular fair value gap right there. Okay, so let's see. Um, Around 104, 1.04175, that area there. Okay, now that's where I'll be expecting price to reach in, and then probably we can work in this particular imbalance right here. Okay, so but should price open up on Monday and then we trade up into this imbalance, then what would I be expecting in the Euro USD? I'll be expecting that the Euro USD would actually drop lower, and then probably you might want to work in this. So in these particular areas, this fair value gap that we ran into some time back, right? This area, this high right here, and this particular candle, we might actually run into that particular level once again. So it all depends on what we see on Monday, then we trade accordingly. As at now, there's no clear read on price. So let's see what the market does on Monday, then we trade accordingly. Okay, so this is the news releases that are actually linked to the market that we trade, or I take a look at the dollar index and then USD. Sometimes I look at the pound and other currencies, but the main point is to look at what news that might be affecting the dollar index and the euro. So on Monday, we have this Empire States Manufacturing Index around 12:30, and the time here is calibrated at GMT. Right. So then on Tuesday, there was no news affecting the dollar or the euro. We have Wednesday um, around 12:30. We have the core retail sales, then the retail sales, and then about 6 p.m. Okay, we have the FOMC meeting. Okay, so you have to take note of this particular FOMC meeting on Wednesday, and you also look at the Thursday mid impacts or the Philly Fed manufacturing index, and then unemployment change around 12:30. Then 2 p.m. we have the existing home sales. Then 5:20 we have the FOMC member George speaks. So these are mid impacts. And Friday there was no much news affecting our market or our dollar index. So the main takeaways or the main point to the main news to actually have an eye on is on the Wednesday, especially the FOMC minutes. Let's just see what price has to offer or how they reprice in the dollar index, and then on Thursday you can trade accordingly. So that is it as a way of our weekly market review and expectation. Thank you for watching.